been a while since I've sent since I posted a video, and I've been trying to figure out which direction to go in as far as releasing certain things, and I have to wait on politics and press and other things in order to inform the public on certain things, and that's why I hold back so often. And I know in prayer today that Holy Blessed wanted me to um, talk about the energy behind the mightiest of capabilities here in this level of quantum territory, and we all know it as Buddha, and we don't think about the path that God has taken, and it's right before your eyes that the faith of the body of God. And we know that under the doctrine of Muhammad, it's a study of the mind and the brain, wealth of God, wealth of knowledge. And we know that Christ is the heart, and the doctrine is the study of the power of the heart. And all of this is so equally important. And the Jewish faith has everything to do with the lineage and bloodline and its power to defeat the demonic sicknesses and the biowarfare, because it's about survival. The faith of Native, of course, centers around the spirit man of God, creator, and then Buddha is the energy. And it's so important because people don't understand why that is such a leading force in on this planet. And I'm going to tell you, it's because of the fact that it has more influence militarily globally than any other faith has, because the combativeness of the brothers is to train one another, and the energy is so widely accepted as Marshall's primary contribution to military efforts, and it's adopted in every military force. And that's why Buddhist faith is so widely accepted and is so powerful in this realm, is because you've chosen it. And that's so important, because energies are the moving force of even God, of course, because God has a body and God is a vessel. Wherever He is, he has either a spiritual vessel or He has a manifestation of spirit man into holistic being, and that has a metabolism, and the force and the energy of light that embodies the effort is so magnificent. And to understand that the energy is what moves you from one quantum to another, and there's so much to learn, so much to understand, but the totality of the doctrines is what I'm trying to behaviorally contribute to change our ways, to accept one another as saying, okay, I'm in this doctrine now, and maybe I can study all, it depends on my leader within that doctrine, because the faiths are so territorial and so indigenous, and that your bodies are equipped for what that territorial, culturally sound faith has given to you. And without the energy, you can't have speed of light, because it's the momentum of burn that takes us from one thought process to another. And if you understand the territorial matrix of quantum, you're going to understand that you can't travel from one side to the other without combustion. And that's especially in light. And there's so much more I need to talk about, is the totality, because this is the one territory, one quadrant, and there's so many interdimensional capabilities, because it's plan in efforts and plan in works and resolve. And that's why I have so many dimensions, is because one has been, one always will be, and one has yet to come. And that's internal in all of us. And that's kind of what I want to leave you with, because there's so much, I can't tell you too much. I know it's like a passion of mine, because it's what I'm supposed to write about, and it's what I'm supposed to teach, because I am a NASA bred child, and they've chosen some of the most incredibly talented and capable people to be my presenters, family lineage, and that's whom I so want to honor. And it's a NASA required release of information so that we would have better peace efforts. So I want you to understand that the doctrines of your faith aren't the only embodiment of God. God has a head, God has a heart, God has an entire body. And you go further into something called marriage, or Mary, who happens to be the head of the household, and Father is the head of the protection of the house, because she runs the house and he can't run the businesses and the house. And marriage and Mary are one and the same. And then you have the soul contributions, which is you call it the halls of souls, but it's a guff, which happens to be a female contribution, because female men and women are completely different. Men come from God, and God, our spirit, is spirit, and he's always in the sky, and he still tries to get to mother, and she's matter. And when the two become one, you have humans. And the earth, it's why you're created from dust, because the earth, in every particulate of dust, you have every element necessary to recreate a universe. Inside each element of dust is the primary elements of creation here in this quantum territory. And that's why you say you can blow everything up. It doesn't destroy anything. It just means more possibilities of cellular rejuvenation or reconstruction or reformation of the same planet. It's just a path we don't want to take, because you can't give your rights away to a lesser. And that's why we fight. So with that said, I'm going to leave you with that, because I have to go back to focusing on some research and study. And that's what I want to give you. And I so hope that I get to come back and do this again real soon. Have a good day. Ciao.